When most people here stay consistent with the gym, they think that they need to work out all year round without actively resting their muscles, but that is all wrong. If you are consistently working out but not actively resting your muscle tissues, then you might be missing out on a lot of gains. Maybe this is the reason why you haven't achieved your fitness goal yet. If you're looking to keep progressing from the gym, you have to keep actively resting your muscle tissues, and this is what we'll term deload. So deload is basically a period of time where you do little to no trainings with the intention of recovering. And the beautiful thing about deload is it helps you break unnecessary plateaus. Maybe you've been working out for some time and you still can't see yourself grow, you still can't see yourself progress. Maybe you need a deload, and in this video I will be showing you how and when to deload so that you can keep making progress and get to your desired physique. So let's jump right into the video. So first of all, let's talk about who should actually deload. So if you are a beginner or you are just using the gym for the first time, I don't think deload is for you. Most people hear deload and they take it as an opportunity to stay out of the gym, to get lazier. That will really hurt your progress. The people that are meant to deload are more like the intermediate and advanced lifters. These are people that have already figured out what's working best for them, how to work out, and they are now actually repeating what works. These are people that need to take a break and get some rest. But if you're still a beginner, you're trying several things out to actually see what works, to actually create a routine or an exercise catalog that you will keep repeating, then the load is not for you. Because if you go into the load, you will even lose out on the ones you've been doing already. So now, how do you deload? There are two major ways you can deload. First is by taking a full week off. And I do not really recommend taking a week off as deload. This is because most times when you get back, the weight gets unnecessarily heavier, or maybe you lose your motivation, you lose your drive to keep on using the gym. But if you see yourself go on vacations or somewhere that you don't have any gym around you, you can actually take a full week off the gym and don't bother about losing your muscles. So what this actually does is it reduces the fatigue and stress around your muscle tissues, which when these accumulate so much, they reduce your overall performance. So what the load does is it makes you less fatigue. It reduces the fatigue and in turn improves your performance. So you can actually take a week off the gym, just rest without even using the gym at all. Now the second type of deload is to reduce volume and intensity. So how you do this is during the week of the load, you can still actively use the gym, but you reduce the volume. Let's say you do like 5 to 6 sets. You can do like 3 to 4 sets of each exercise. Then also you reduce the intensity. Let's say you do like 10 to 12 reps. You can do like 6 to 8 reps. Just cut everything in half. And also on the weight, you can as well cut the weight into two, just to make sure that you're not pushing yourself to failure. You're not going anywhere close to failure. This will help reduce the fatigue levels on your muscles and help you when you return fully to the gym. You're more energetic. Your performance are still high. Then you can break through that plateau that has been keeping you down. Now, when should you deload? Everyone should deload after consistently working out for about 8 to 12 weeks. Now, I said consistently. If you're not consistent with your workouts, then deload is simply a waste of time for you, because during the week, you're already taking a lot of breaks. However, if you're consistent with your workout, you can take active rest after about 8 to 12 weeks. And this is what I do. What I do is during the last week before my deload week, I go extremely high. I go just to failure. This is to make sure that I get the best out of my workout, and which in turn will actually raise my fatigue levels very high. Then I will deload to recover fully and get back to workout. Now, where most people make mistake is how they eat during deload, because how you eat can destroy your physique. during this rest period. Reason being that you no longer use the gym, so you have to eat in a way that you still maintain your physique. So the mistake people do is they either get themselves overweight during this time or they lose a lot of muscles. Normally it takes about 2 to 3 weeks before you actually start losing muscle cells. However, you can still start losing muscle from the first week if you don't eat in a way that will help you retain more of your muscles. And this is the next part of this video. How do you eat in order to still maintain muscle mass while actively deloading? Now, there's what we call eating at maintenance. The only way you can do this is eating at maintenance. Normally, if you're looking to add size from the gym or if you're looking to build muscle, you should eat at a slight surplus. Eating at a slight surplus will help you, keep adding size. I don't encourage bulk. Bulking is bullshit. Bulking will leave you with a lot of extra fat that you might not really burn in the end, which might risk you to obesity. Or let's say you get all this extra fat and you burn them down from your workout. It might still be leaving you with extra skin, unnecessary skin around your body, maybe around your stomach, around your arm, because these are areas in the body that were previously occupied with excessive fat. So when you finally burn them down, it leaves you with extra skin, which you can do absolutely nothing about. So I don't really recommend bulking. However, when you're looking to add size, you put yourself at a slight surplus. So let's say you are on deload. You don't need to put yourself on those surplus again. You just eat at maintenance, something that will help you stay active, do your regular chore, but still maintaining a lot of muscle mass. So how you actually do this is making sure you eat more protein, because protein helps you retain a lot of muscle. You increase your proteinous food intake while making sure that your carbohydrate is just at maintenance level. This is the only way you can be able to maintain your muscle, maintain your physique while still getting active rest. So if you've been working out for some time and you see yourself not make progress, you're not making gains anymore, but you are feeling unnecessarily tired, you can't do what you used to do, which is obviously true. When you consistently work out every single day, your performance keep dropping to a point where it just drops flat. So if for this reason you're no longer seeing progress with your workout, it's time to deload. It's time to take active rest. So this is it, guys. This is the best way you can deload in order to keep making progress. Like and subscribe, share the video. I'll get back to you on the next one.